welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be doing a weekly check-in for weeks 2 and 3 from November 10th through the 23rd. So let's get started. All right, so I have my expense trackers here, as well as my mini notebook where I write my transactions down, and then my cash envelope binder that has my cash envelopes and sinking funds. And I will have these items linked down below. And then right here is my expense tracker legend. These are the various colors I use for each category. Just going to move that off to the side. All right, so if I didn't already mention, these stickers are from Erica Life Vlogs, and so is this budget kit. So I will have her shop link down below. Starting with the 10th, I filled up my gas tank for my car, and that cost $30. Also on the 10th, I had a personal transaction from Wawa. I bought some snacks, I guess. I kind of forget what I bought, but it was for $15.98. And then I had a sinking fund from vacation for $300. And that was to pay for the hotel that my boyfriend and I stayed in for a few days. This is when we was having the flea problem, and by the way, it has been resolved. The fleas are gone, thank God. We had bombed our home, and we got the kind where you couldn't stay in the house, so we just decided to stay in a hotel for a few nights. So we stayed from Tuesday through Thursday, and just to give us an extra day to clean the house after we, before we checked out. That way we can leave the cats in the hotel while we're cleaning. So that's why we stayed a few nights. But yeah, it cost more than $300, but I just took $300 from the vacation fund, and then you've seen the difference in paycheck one because I had an unbudgeted expense, which will be coming up shortly. All right, so that was it for the 11th. That was it for the 10th. For the 11th, I had one transaction again, and that was from sinking funds for vet and grooming, as well as self-care, that totaled $42. And let me see what I got. I'm gonna flip you over to the transaction, the sinking funds, for the transaction log. Okay, on the 11th, we went to Home Depot. We had purchased one more pack of the flea bombs because we needed 3 more. So that was $22. And then the self-care was at Walmart. I believe I purchased like a new bra, some socks, because believe it or not, I actually forgot to pack a bra when I went to the hotel. So that's what I bought from Walmart because I didn't want to have to come back inside the house, because at that time the first set of bombs went off already. All right, so back to the calendar. All right, so that was for the 11th. The 12th was actually a no-spend day. I was worried that November would be so expensive where I barely had any no-spend days, but here's one. Then on the 13th from Home Projects, well, first I had a payday. That was paycheck one, and that video for budget and results is already posted. So feel free to check those videos out if you haven't seen them already. The results video is where I stuffed my cash envelopes as well as my sinking funds. And then for my transaction on the 13th from Home Projects sinking fund, this is when I went to Walmart to purchase the vacuum, the steam mop, and a new bed set. So I mentioned in paycheck one video that the total was more than the $166. So that also became an unbudgeted expense, the difference. And like I mentioned in another video, we bought the new vacuum because we just wanted something more powerful than what we had. The steam mop was already on my wish list, so I just decided to get it while I was there. And then the new bed set was because we didn't do laundry the first day we came home, which was Friday. So we bought a new bed set so we can go to sleep. And then now I will show you the total unbudgeted, which was $137.20. That unbudgeted came from the overage from home projects as well as the overage from my vacation fund for the hotel. So in total, that was $137.20 on the 13th. All right. And then now for the 14th, we just had two transactions, or excuse me, I just had two transactions. One was finally from laundry. Did a massive load or loads, and I put $50 on our laundry card because we do go to our local laundromat. Okay, so that was that. And then next was from my personal spending. So the laundromat I go to is across the street from Popeyes. So because I was doing so much laundry, I just treated myself to lunch at Popeyes for $14.28. Because I was super duper hungry and tired. Like, it's amazing how doing so much laundry is like a workout. I was pooped when I got home because the bags was so heavy. Struggling with the expense tracker. All right, that was it for the 14th. For the 15th, I bought some Domino's pizza, and then I also purchased from Instagram. I don't know if any of you seen, but there's like a, a little ad for a face mask called Gleaming. So I wanted to try it out because it's an all natural product, with different ingredients like turmeric, essential oils, and things like that. I think the total price for that by itself was $40, and then the difference was for Domino's. And again, that was on the 15th, so that was a total of $61.23 from my personal spending. And then the 16th was luckily a no spend day. All right, the 17th, my water bill was due, and that was paid from paycheck number 1. Okay, and then the 17th, the 17th, still on the 17th, I actually made my debt Snowball payment, and that came from paycheck number 1, and it was for a total of $298.16. Try to write that here. $298.16. So $290.26 came from paycheck 1, and then I had a remaining of $7.90 from personal spending from October 31st paycheck that I added to it to total the $298.16. All right, next the 18th was a no spend day. Woo woo. And then for the 19th, I had one transaction from personal spending, and that was for a donation to the Black Lives Matter movement. I donated $5, and then I spent $20 on food, specifically where I don't remember, so that's why I just put food. Okay, and then on the 20th, I had a few transactions. So starting with sinking fund, I spent $37 from my birthday sinking fund, and let me see what that was for, because okay, so for my birthday fund, I spent $37 on a seafood platter. I've been craving seafood for quite a while, so I finally got me some on the 20th, and it actually cost $38.51. So the difference of $151 came from personal spending. So I'll just put that there. And then I had another debt Snowball payment actually. And this debt Snowball payment came from my personal spending, but I'm just going to use this sticker Super cute, right? From Erica Life Vlogs. And I put $125 towards my student loan that I'm currently targeting. And that was because when I had this unbudgeted expense, it was going to knock me from my goal. So I was just trying to make up for it, basically. So I decided to just put half of my personal spending towards my student loan. And I'm so glad I did because, well, you guys will see in the results video, because I really wanted to meet my debt payment goal for this month. Okay, next for the 21st, that was another no spend day. Check me out in these no spend days. Moving on to the 22nd. All right, I went to the gas station again to fill up for $30 again. That's typically how much it costs to fill up my tank. I drive a Dodge Avenger, and they're really good on mileage and, you know, gas. So it only takes about $30 to fill it up. Okay, also on that day, the 22nd, which was a Sunday, I also went grocery shopping both at Aldi's and ShopRite, and together I spent a total of $430. So bought a ton of groceries. And surprisingly, the supermarkets over here were not out of toilet paper, but that's probably just not yet. And then lastly, from my sinking fund, which was the pet category, I spent $20 on cat litter and cat food for my 2 cats. All right, and then for the 23rd, that was a no spend day, so I ended the week on a good note. All right, so now that I have all these expense trackers laid out, let me flip you over to the weekly check-in page, and we will calculate my remaining balances and count my cash. All right, so here is my weekly check-in for weeks 2 and 3 from the 10th through the 23rd. So I'm just going to go over the second week pretty quick. So as you can see, these are my various categories: gas, groceries and household, laundry, personal, sinking funds, and unbudgeted. And then these are the amounts that I put in each category during week number 2 when I got paid on the 13th. So now to go over the expenses for that week. For gas, I spent a total of $30. And then last week, which you probably can't see, last week I had a remaining of $30 and I spent $30, but I added $90, so that means I should have still had $90 in the first week, or week 2. For week 2, I did not spend anything for groceries, so I should have still had $450 remaining because I had nothing remaining in week 1. For laundry, I spent $50, which left me with $10 because I had nothing remaining in week 1. For personal spending, I had $23.88 in week 1, and then I added $2.50. But then I spent a total of $91.49, and my remaining was $182 with 39 cents. For sinking funds in week 2, I spent a total of $508. My remaining in week 1 was $2,329, added $522, spent $508, and that left me with $2,343. And then for unbudgeted, I spent a total of $137 with 20 cents. So nothing is ever budgeted for unbudgeted, so my remaining was $137.20 in the negative. Okay, so moving on to week 3. From gas, I spent a total of $30 again. So I had 90, so now I should have 60. For groceries, I spent $430, so I should just have $20 remaining. Laundry, I didn't spend anything, so I should still have $10. For personal spending, I spent $159.41, so that should have left me with $22.98. Sinking funds, I spent $57, and that should leave me with $2,286. And then for unbudgeted, I didn't spend anything this week, but I still have the negative $137.20. And by the way, that money came from paycheck number 1, so I don't have like a buffer or anything on my account. That just came out of paycheck 1. All right, here are my cash envelopes, so we're gonna just verify these numbers. These cash envelopes are from Mojo Cuts on Etsy, and I will have her shop link down below. So for gas, I should have $60, 20, 40, 50, 60. And I do is all there. And then for groceries, I should have 20, and as we can see, I do. Laundry should have 10, and I do. For personal, $22.98, that is the balance I had on my bank account. I did have my second payday, so my personal spending number is different, but at the time of week 3, I did only have $22.98. All right, so next is sinking funds, and I should have $2,286. So self-care, I have 20, 40, 45, 50. Okay. Pets, I have 20, 30, 35, 36, $37. Car maintenance, I have 100, 150, 200, 250, 255. Sorry for the glare that's right here. For gifts, I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 56. Next is vets and grooming. I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 110, 111. All right, vacation is completely empty, so $0. My birthday fund, I have 1, 2, 300, 350. And as I mentioned, I do want to save the rest of this money to put towards a new phone. I'm currently looking at the iPhone 11. My boyfriend's birthday, oh, it's $0 because his money is still in my bank account. I had no luck, even during these Black Friday sales, with getting him that PS5. So I think I'm actually going to withdraw the money, put it back in this envelope, because I just don't want to see it in my account just sitting there. And the second reason is because the president of Sony announced that basically there won't be no more games available until 2021. So I'm not sure when in 2021, but basically we have no luck of getting one this year. So I'm going to take that $600 back out and put it back in that envelope. For Christmas, I have $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600. I haven't done any Christmas shopping, but I will be starting soon. And actually I have a budget video coming up, so stay tuned for that. Home projects is empty. And then savings is what's holding my car insurance money as well as my tax preparer money. So this is 100, 150, 200, 220, 225, 226, 227. So 100 is for the tax repair, and then 127 is towards my car insurance. And that was the last envelope. So that should all total the $2,287. All right, and these envelopes are currently not in use. All right, so I'm going to flip you guys back over to the calendar view. All right, so now that all of these expenses are checked in, I'm just going to mark them off. And then we can see how many no spend days I had for these 2 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which isn't bad, which means I have 7 for the month because I had 2 in my first week. I was able to make 2 debt snowball payments, which I'm really excited about because I'm trying to get Great Lakes loan number 2 out of here by the end of December, specifically on Christmas Day, because that's when my second paycheck comes in December. All right, so for upcoming bills, my electricity bill, you'll see all that in paycheck 2 results, which should be coming up next. And that is basically everything. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And other than that, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.